Hello everyone and welcome back to Mystical Mediumship. I thought it would be fun to do a short little video on what's the name of this oracle? What is your life purpose? So I have these really pretty oracle cards. It's easier to do a life purpose reading if I doing it one-on-one, but since this is for the collective, it's easier to just pull an oracle deck and try to read off of that and get as much general information as possible. So thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking, and thank you for sharing my channel. It is the best way to show gratitude, and I genuinely appreciate it. So let's ask the spirit guides, universe source, Heavenly Father, to please share with us the life purpose for the collective. And if we get more than one card, we'll look at that since we're talking about the collective. We don't want to look at half the deck, but if we can get more than one card, I will gladly accept that. So, spirit guides, universe source, Heavenly Father, I've got two. Perfect. Let's see what they are. So we'll look at one at a time because that's a little bit easier for me. So the first one we have is a speaker. And it talks about your ability to speak for ordination. It says your life purpose involves your skills around ordination. So can I just have a minute with this, please, and let me meditate and see what I get. Well, immediately I'm being told someone's actually not using their life purpose is the first thing I'm hearing. But somebody feels it being called at them. They feel it in their soul. They feel called to teach, to be a reverend, to be a minister, to be a rabbi, to be some kind of speaker in front of a large group of people, to be on YouTube. I mean, I just started a channel, but someone feels the call and they're not answering it. They don't feel like it's realistic and that they can earn money that way. Is what I'm hearing, but I'm hearing you're being divinely guided actually to do this, and you're actually ignoring it. That's the first thing I'm hearing for this. And that you actually have a very balanced throat chakra, which means you know what to say and when to say it and when to be quiet. When your throat chakra is out of whack, you overtalk or you under communicate. So actually, this person has the ability to know exactly what to say and when to say it. And they have a really strong crown chakra, so that means that you're actually like getting dreams about this, or your head may get visions about it, or you hear thoughts about it, or you're seeing synchronicities, you're seeing things about being on a billboard, or you hear someone doing a podcast and you feel like that's something you should be doing. And you're being divinely guided because ironically in the picture, the person has angels' wings, because your angels, if that resonates with you, are actually behind you, and so are your spirit guides with you for this soul purpose. Because you're really meant to be a speaker. It could be a speaker even on the local school board. You might run for a local political office. You might run for a large political office. But Yes, I'm getting goosebumps everywhere. Somebody wants to run for some kind of elected office as well, and you'd be very successful in that. Run for mayor, and you'd be very good at that. Run for something with finances that you have to be voted on. So you would be doing very well with that role too, because you understand money and how to manage money, and it's an elected position. I don't know if it's a local government or state government, but that's something you would do really well on. Or if it's a board seat within your own field, but you'll do really well within that role, and it gives you a voice, and you'll be able to get the finances in order for whatever this is, and you'll be highly recognized for this too. This part of your soul purpose, and you'll feel really fulfilled within this. Yes, you'll be very happy within this role. What else do I get from this? Is there anything else? Keep hearing the word orator or orator. I don't know what that word means. Orator. Let me look it up, but I keep hearing the word orator. Orator? I think that's someone who gives speeches at funerals, maybe? Orator. Let me look it up really fast. Yeah, it's a public speaker. Someone who's really eloquently skilled. Theatrically effective orator. Yeah, that's what kept popping in my head. This person's going to be an orator. So you're going to be making really important speeches that move audiences. Orator is what kept coming in my head. So orator. Somebody's going to be a really strong orator. So you'll make really influential speeches that will make a difference wherever it's supposed to be. When I get covered in the goosebumps, it's telling me it's my spirit guides and the angels affirming things. So I'm covered in goosebumps. So this orator, where is the orator supposed to be? Where's the orator supposed to be communicating? It's in the community. You're advocating for underserved populations, children, hospitals, for people in need. So you are going to be able to influence people to help those who don't have a voice. It's something that has to do with people. When I channel, my head will itch and I'll get tingles. I'll get goosebumps all over my body. My head itches. That's usually why you see my head go up there. You will have the ability to influence others who can actually make a difference for those who don't have a voice. So this orator is somebody who's going to be making a big difference. So this should resonate hopefully with a few of you, because those are different types of speakers and different types of roles. So several of you are either just stepping into your life purpose, or you're going to you're feeling the call, or you know you're on your way because you started your journey. So hopefully that helps. Let's see what the next one is. This is so funny because I was gonna say teaching, and this one is teaching. I just said, you could be a teacher. So this one is actually saying inspiring young people to learn. So let's see. What's really interesting, I think, in this more than anything is there's two butterflies over here in the picture. When we see butterflies, that always represents either your ancestors or the divine that are coming by to say hello, or a spirit guide. they're very symbolic. So 2 is very interesting to me. So I don't know if people in your family have recently passed, or someone in your family's actually passed who was like a professor or a principal who used to be a teacher, and is really happy. Oh, I have goosebumps everywhere. Yeah, down to my toes. And they're really happy that you want to take this on. They're affirming with you that they walk with you while you teach. This may resonate with one person, maybe, maybe 2, but that's something I'm picking up on. That you are following in the footsteps of a loved one who was some kind of professor, or they had a high-level administrative position in like a school system, but they started out as a teacher and loved teaching, and they always spoke highly of their students and loved teaching, and now you are teaching, and they are so happy. They are so happy and so touched because they feel very connected to you, and they enjoy being around you in the classroom. And sometimes when you are looking at your lesson plans or thinking about what are you going to do, they are sitting right there with you and trying to help give you guidance. So sometimes when you just have those, where'd that come from? That's from them. So that's going to be for a very specific person, but that's what I just got. So let's see, what else do we have for teaching? Some of you really want to be teachers, but it's the money that's stopping you from being teachers. Don't let that stop you, is what I'm hearing, because there's so many other roles you can take on in teaching. I actually started out as a teacher and I absolutely loved it. Working with children is really a beautiful thing. And adolescents, I taught high school too at their grade age. So it doesn't matter. Don't let that prevent you from doing something that's in your soul. If it's in your soul, it's something you should be doing. If you feel it deep down, it's something you're meant to do. So don't let that prevent you from something you want to do, because it can lead to other things. It doesn't mean that's the one thing you'll do forever and ever and ever, is what I'm being told. But it's something you too will learn from by working with them, because they teach you too. You are not the only one teaching and inspiring the young minds. They teach you a lot as well. But a lot of you are holding back because of that. But money comes in lots of ways. Don't stop your calling because of that. That's what I'm hearing. What else? What else is related to teaching that people need to know for their life purpose? Some of you teach people every day in your life. You're natural teachers. It's not literally in a classroom. You're natural teachers, and you're doing it every day. You're mentoring people at work. Some of you may work in large corporate offices, and your job is not in, I'm just gonna say, like faculty development or human resources, or to take on mentors, but you naturally have people who are drawn to you to be mentors, and you naturally take them on and you teach them skills, or you teach them things to be successful within the organization, and you naturally teach them parts of their aspect or parts of the culture within the company, and more people are gravitated to you, and you're being recognized within your organization for your leadership skills. For that, some of you have been nominated for being mentors advisors of the year at universities. These are all teaching roles, actually. So some of you naturally teach every day and don't even know it. You teach by helping your friends through things that you don't even realize. You're teaching your friends through how to navigate difficult relationships and giving them good advice, setting healthy boundaries. You sometimes are teaching your significant other. You're teaching your children how to cook cookies when you bake with them, or how to maybe, make a bed, and you're teaching them in a fun way. So there's lots of different ways that all of you are teaching. And I think it's really important that you recognize we're all teachers, and some of you are really good teachers. And it's not necessarily in a classroom that you're teaching. And you need to recognize that you can be a really good teacher and a really good mentor to people in this world if you do it from your heart, with patience, with kindness, and being genuine and authentic. And so that's what this card is saying. You're already fulfilled. A lot of you are already fulfilling part of your soul purpose. And that is just being who you are and helping people and teaching them and mentoring them. It's not literally in, for example, the 3rd grade classroom. So I want to make sure I relay that message that I'm feeling really strongly. I wish you a wonderful night. Bye.